Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. One of the stories I know yedeba and say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has appointed a new Chief Justice. Now what nkrofo bebre na no e omo reactions aba. Even on Melodies, a year report on that story, a lot of reactions aba. Now, in this video I'm going to react to what people are saying. Mewia meba Melodies efikesim monson semu amoka efa sa story way eho. And I know it's going to be fun. You heard the Ghana foka. Now I'm saying some over here. My very particular about opinion polls. So what I said, the Ghana foka fan somehow because I believe that if we really want democracy to work, okay, especially in the current age of the Gen Zs now, I will say you to me 8 year from you hundi nipa ye den eka. Not to say opesa ya de papa bi na nipa ni na aka se kokoye boni dabi, but at least to guide your path, to know where you are going. Sometimes, as someone can say, the voice of the people is the voice of God. It is not always true, but sometimes it is. What you say? You know, you be read the comment near heard the Ghana for canfa a year the appointment of the new Chief Justice. But when they say MPP for I shall say a year propaganda be one. Okay, I'll bring you that story later. Don't worry. But let's look at what people are saying. But answer the economist, right? There is a book in the comment box. A link. O click here, obenya book bi. Na book no de ye say e betre wo nyama miensa obeya enimonimu ya no ebema wefu. Se wefu so a ebema wefu akofom. Se wa wo so na opese wo so te in the shortest possible time. Book no betre wo nyama miensa wo ya ebema wo so ayeden abafom. Book no ne bo onye den. Very very cheap. Nebo onya den what you say ene nyama miensa miami yusu ya ama me so ate nkrofo bebre yusu ama ende omo di dance here. Currently the book is rated 5 stars ewo Amazon what you say, so you can get the book in the comment box. Say o hwena say uni makenkan a ye wo book no ni twi video version ewo ho what you say nti link na ewo comment box ni mo anase number na ewo screen so 0558074986 ubitumi a WhatsApp and now be fresh number no ye be pay book no na ye de amount. Now comments are eba na this is coming from Felix Ofosukwachi. Also new Chief Justice named, right? New Chief Justice named. That's what Felix Ofosukwachi said. Intino yenhwe the Ankrofoka. Also congratulations to Justice Paul Bafuboni. Such a well-deserved and strategic appointment by the president. We wish him well in his additional responsibilities as Chief Justice of Ghana. Also, but there will be another CJ in 2027. Not just there will be another Chief Justice in 2020. And I've told you, when yesterday I was reporting on the story, Metremo said Papa no be retirement next year, right? 26th December 2026. Into another Chief Justice beba in 2027. Na Nyakopon ma enkwa. I think say the person who will be the next Chief Justice after Paul Bafuboni. Ebeye okay, anyway, but yeah. I don't want to okay. Obisi very necessary. Obi comments our canon very necessary. Obi also say, I refuse to be fan food. I'm a citizen, not a spectator. Asembe no kan. I say okay, into Obi ede na asem nam. Into this person is against the appointment of sometimes you need to get dissenting views, right? So this person is against the appointment of Justice Paul Bafuboni as the Chief Justice. Dintia. I say Justice Che Bafo jailed Eugene Bafuboni for allegedly stealing state funds while serving as board chairman under President Mahama's first government. Kevin Taylor allegedly went on rampage to insult the judge. The judge cited him for contempt, but he failed to appear in court. A bench warrant was issued for his arrest. For 4 years, after not being able to step foot in Ghana, NDC comes to power. Then he files application at the Supreme Court to squash the warrant. Acting Chief Justice Paul Bafuboni, who is a senior brother to Eugene Bafuboni, whose imprisonment brought about this case, panels freshly appointed judges by President Mahama, plus Gaewu, Gaewu and Tanko to hear the application. The application subsequently got squashed in a 4-1 ruling, with Gaewu dissenting. Both Paul Bafoboni and the acting Chief Justice and Eugene Bafoboni, the jailed former board chairman of NCA, are brothers to the late Kwesi Senti Bafoboni, a former senior political advisor to President Mahama and the founder of Radio Gold. Also, Paul Bafoboni, acting Chief Justice's wife, Mrs. Patience Bafoboni, is the recently promoted Director General of the Ghana Prison Service by President Mahama. Okay. Paul Bafoboni, he doesn't deserve to be the Chief Justice. You see, for people who appointed someone like Gertrude Tokonu as Chief Justice in this country, you don't have any right. If me and Metihe, say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama be selecting me as Chief Justice, Grand MPP, you have no right to complain. Because more they get to Tokonu and the Babe than Chief Justice. Everything. Get to Tokonu, BBSC via Netrese get to Tokonu was not deserving to be a Chief Justice. What are you telling me? In terms of experience, in terms of but are we not seeing? Didn't we see the cases I would do? What are you telling me? In terms of temperament and all those things. But on Ogramo Seletino, today you think you have the right to speak against Mahama because he has selected someone as a Chief Justice. Maza, and you see, MPP for some hypocrisy way, and a name hino. At yes, ye. Mumpe bebinda wo. Munkope bebinda. I say the Chief Justice shall now be a political appointment. Good precedence. Enjoy. I say before you type nonsense, just get to know that Bafoboni was appointed to the Supreme Court by the MPP. I say congratulations to my dear uncle, Justice Paul Bafoboni Apeke. Nipaku into your friend Nanaya Bafoboni. Okay. I say his appointment was only a matter of time. Not surprising. But the judiciary has become poorer with this appointment. Now he's in the pockets of the NDC government. The only way to stop a future occurrence is to amend the constitution and take the power to appoint from the president. When President Akufo-Addo was appointed, the Chief Justice will always be in the pockets of the president. But Mahama ben make appointment and the affair na mo munye hu hwe MPP for. Yet krumha. I say the best choice really should always be the senior most. And it's as simple as that. Paul Bafoboni is the senior most. He's the senior most Supreme Court judge. He's the most experienced Supreme Court judge. As simple as that. I see, then there is a new government and they do the same thing to Justice Bafo. Why do these respected judges want such disgraceful treatment? You see, this person doesn't even know what he's saying. Bafoboni is going on retirement in 2026. Into new government, there will be no new government in 2026. Into no one can do anything to Bafoboni. Into no. I see, he will retire before a new government takes over from President Mahama. And Obin Sobeka said he retires even before 2026, 2028. Into no. Sometimes you need to know what you are talking about. I say, I know any change of government will result in change of Chief Justice. The game is the game, though. I say, a position well deserved. He should just ensure not to repeat any of the mistakes made under Madame Getty. Else, people will not hesitate to petition the president under the same law. I say, it was inevitable. I say, when will the Constitutional Review Committee finish its work? We should move away from CJ nomination to the electing of Chief Justice. I say, we all need, he will be rewarded for standing against the former Chief Justice. I say, congrats to him. May he help to restore true justice in the land. Not justice that favors the executive branch, but true justice. Blind justice. MPP women organizer Gertrude Tokonu should not be replaced by NDC organizer. Freedom and justice should find true meaning. Obi say restoring the correct order. So these are comments coming from Ghana 4 on other social media platforms. You read the comments are a free MELODIES ebusian for her. on this particular story. Melodies ebusian for eka. Let's see what the Melodies family members are saying. Atiasie. Mama Atiasie says Sisiano. I don't joke with the comment box crying, you know. Utiemia for comment etum. Atiasie. We every wise Ogo. Osi Ghana is on track. Congratulations, Ghana. Jibril and so essay Jibril essay at long last new Chief Justice was appointed. Ghana wins thanks to the Almighty Allah. Mike essay congratulations to his lordship Justice Bafuboni. Imam Asari say great news for the day. Congratulations, say. James Ofosu say this man will deliver because he's a Capricorn and Capricorn are disciplined. Okay. And Mebabe Trust say interesting. And Emily Becker say, oh yes, Capricorn bonds are very disciplined. Okay. Bisanyan Sapo essay beautiful. Foster essay thank you. I was sitting president. Thank you, sitting president. Okay. George Akoli essay very good and thank God. I mean, I say God bless JDM for new Chief Justice. The law is the law. God bless Ghanaian and NDC for the good work. So that's what is coming through. Mr. Mumfanchemem se Melodies ebusian nibi frame. Inti amena insemo kind no. Chris essay long overdue. And Gavivina Tamaklo say we don't have a Chief Justice yet. I say we don't have a Chief Justice yet. He's yet to be vetted and approved by Parliament. Indeed, yes, technically you are right. Gavivina, technically you are right. As His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has nominated him, I was say Parliament approve it. But you know, as I've told you, say we live in a country where you know once the president has appointed, the Parliament can say no. Especially in this dispensation. Say NDC for a dozen or Parliament. Yes, he is going to have to go through the appointment committee. But at the end of the day, even if the MPP for he will still be passed because NDC has majority. So technically, indeed, he's not the Chief Justice yet because Parliament has not approved him. But 99%. Right, 99% chance say he is going to be the next Chief Justice, and you know it, right? And so if we are speaking in light of that. Jikuno Grace essay Tokonu took his place and lost her entitlements, but Bafuboni will work for a short time and gain his entitlements together with all his time. Waited for 17 years in one place. God's time is the best. Mama Kai the story of Senyo Jamefe. Justice Senyo Jamefe. Na nkrofo bebre na hwe nim se papa wa bobra da ben na obeba be dane obeko Supreme Court President Akufo-Addo yineni papa. Yes. Justice Senyo Jamefe. Mahama ba no ka se dabi. Na papa yi wache. Tinta ne emfa nko Supreme Court da. O track record. Mahama de ne koye. So and then the embre ne die sa KFW say 75 years. Okay. Apia Kwame say Aban Papa Aba. Thank you, President Mahama in NDC party. Do Kida as a very good replacement. Michael at the love emoji. And Shika Mensa as a long overdue. So these are the comments coming from Ghanaians on social media. And then Ghanaians on Melodies platform. Utiemia Trewagin, because you don't know when I'm going to read comments. Intino Bibi and Trena Jane, our comment box Nimo. That's it.